is going on, guys? This is Redder Gar from Skyrim Battles, back at it again with another showcase video for ESP files from the creation kit from your favorite Skyrim NPCs, Skyrim Battle NPCs, their stats, etc., spells, armor, all that stuff. So let's get started. A lot of you might wonder why is it called Ren.esp. Let me give you a quick backstory. When I was updating Ren from the Skyrim Nexus, one of the followers, I noticed that there was a NPC here called the Unknown. Like everyone had mentioned him, I had seen him too in the Soul Cairn when I was setting up battles about a couple months ago, and so I decided to update him here and just label the ESP file Ren. But now that the TheDarkDovahkiin, aka Unknown, has become more popular, I am going to rename the file TheDarkDovahkiin and Ren, because Ren is still popular. She's one of the followers I've been using in Let's Play Skyrim Battles, or Let's Play Skyrim, I'm sorry. And let's go and get this going. So I'm going to type duplicate. You can see Ren is here. I will do another video for her later. If you guys want to take a quick look who she is and how she looks. This is Ren, one of the followers from Skyrim Nexus. Preview. Okay, here we go. So you might have seen her. She's like a vampire. Oh, she's naked. I'm sorry, dudes. Why is she naked in the preview? All right, I'm not gonna get into it. I don't want to get muted or whatever. The video taken down or whatever, or a strike or whatever. So I will blur that out. All right, so let's go to the TheDarkDovahkiin, because this is what the video is about. We're gonna go into edit. There's only one file for him right now. It's the TheDarkDovahkiin, but I upgraded him, so I will show you the actual one and then the new one, so you can see a little bit the update, how much he upgraded and stuff. So his name in game is called Unknown. I guess the data file or whatever is called TheDarkDovahkiin Boss. And let's take a quick look at his stats and let's compare them with the new one. And I only created one for now, which is a DF one, which should be a Dremora faction, which means he's a bad guy supposedly right now. But once he teams up with with Mirak and the Dovahkiin to take on the Warrior Brothers, I will duplicate his file so he becomes he goes into the Companions faction and he becomes a good guy, quote unquote good guy. So he will help them out and stuff like that. So let's compare really quick. Originally he was okay. Let's go to traits really quick. Traits, like I said, he has the unique male voice of Bori, which is one of the Greybeards. So every time he shouts "Fusroda," his voice is louder and he has a deep voice and stuff. He's a Nord race vampire, so he should have the abilities of a vampire. So yes, he is a vampire. Technically, he should have better spells, but I didn't give him these spells. CZ2 means that he's probably from either he's probably from Midas Magic. CZ is Midas Magic, and 0001 or whatever, or 001 is probably Colorful Magic. So anyways, let's get this going. Nord race, I didn't change him or upgrade him. This is the one in the channel now, and this guy is the original one. So you guys can know what I'm talking about. Stats. He used to be level 100. With a health offset of 800, and his final health is 2005, and his magicka is 450, and his calculated stamina is 380, and he's based off the Ebony Warrior. I didn't do this. Whoever created him did. So what I did, I upgraded him just a little bit more to level 250. So that's his old level, and this is his new level, 250, which makes him 3,755 health. And as you can see, why he lost against Mirak. Mirak is level 750 with like 9,700 and something health. So basically you can tell it because of the level right away. And I believe we'll get into the potions. I believe he doesn't have a potion of what is it called? Potion of ultimate healing. He's gonna need it though, and we're gonna give it to him. So technically he'll be a level 500 person, because the Dovahkiin has it, the regular Dovahkiin has it, and so do the Warrior Brothers, because there are also good guys and bad guys. So he's gonna need it. He's gonna get one of those potions. So he'll be like almost 8,000 HP. So let's go into his stamina. I mean stats, magicka. I kept them the same, and I don't think I messed around with this, so I'm not sure why the calculated magicka, the stamina changed. So that might have been because of the level upgrade. It might have given him more stamina because of his warrior class. It'll force him to, to destruction 100, so etc, 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 etc. I mean, that's probably what happened. So let's move on to the factions. Of course, there's no faction here for unknown, which means that he'll fight anyone, even the Soul Cairn people, unless he spawns them, and they're his friends. So Dremora faction for us. But like I said, he's gonna get that small upgrade with the potion of healing. But a lot of people have requested him new armor and stuff, so before he fights, he might get a new armor, or he is gonna fight and then we'll upgrade him. We'll see how it all goes because there's a time frame for everything and what we need. I removed this stuff from him. This is the original one called Unknown. I removed that from him because first of all, he's not a dragon, but he does shout dragon stuff. That doesn't affect him at all when he's fighting NPCs in the channel, and he's also not undead. Well, technically, right, because he's a vampire, but I want everything to affect him as well. So I just kept these two because they're from the Ebony Warrior, and I always keep them. So whoever created this kind of had the same thing in mind as I did, which is based him off the Ebony Warrior or all the NPCs, because the Ebony Warrior has really good perks and a lot of good stuff like keywords and stuff. So let's move on to the AI data. He's aggressive, which means that when he spawns, he might not fight. But I always switch it to very aggressive because once he gets spawned and you start the battle, I want him to fight. He's foolhardy. That's from the Ebony Warrior probably, and Hell's friends and allies. Anyone that's in his faction, he'll help them. So he's gonna become a companion's faction as well. He'll help out the Dovahkiin and Mirak against the Daedric brothers. I mean against the Warrior brothers. So foolhardy, that means the best confidence. He will never run unless he has to heal, and he'll continue fighting. Human boss 1, I'm not sure why he's downgraded to that. We might move him up to melee faction 17 or whatever it was called. Let's move on to AI packages. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter, dudes, to be honest. And let's go to his inventory. I think I kept the same inventory, except I changed his outfit, of course. He now has dragon hide boots, which this is how he looks now. You guys seen him in the last video against Mirak. He looks kind of like the Dovahkiin now with the dragon helmet, dragon plate. Yeah, dragon plate helmet, and kind of like the dragon plate, but with the mage cuirass. Stuff here. He has now I gave him the Kragomis, which is a fate. The Dwarven Fate Bow, whatever. Okay, let me double click so I can get the actual name. It's called the Dwarven Black Bow of Fate. That's what he has now, which drains and he'll suck up and give it to him. He'll drain the stamina and magic, I think, and the health. So it'll help him out. And I also gave him Elven Arrow bloods, which are the cursed ones. Which is if you blood cursed Elven Arrows, which means. Yep, if you use Ariel's bow and you shoot at the sun, blah blah blah. I did it because the bow is dwarven and this one might be elven. I don't know if. Oh yeah, there are dwarven arrows. I'm sorry. This is how he looks without the mask. I didn't create him. Someone did, and good thing someone brought it up that he is part of the Soul Cairn. He is a vampire. He is related to the Dawnguard stuff and stuff like that. Let's take a look at here. I can't see it, but I was gonna show you the Elven Arrows. They look a little bit darker. This stuff is stuff that you collect when you kill him, which is new spell tomes and stuff like that. The Dwarven, the Dark Iron Sword, it's gotta be this one right here. Let's take a quick look at the sword. I believe you could see it somewhere here. Can I? Probably if I edit. Yeah, that's his sword. So it's a little bit darker than the other ones, and it is iron, but it has an enchantment. I'm not sure what it does. It's probably what you saw when he hits someone. It kind of throws like a meteor at them. So it's all related to Midas magic. The iron sword, of course, another iron sword. So I'm not sure why he has two, but I guess one of them is bigger or whatever. I don't know. And he has a shield, which kind of looks like the bandit shield, the banded one. I mean, which is the iron one. Let's take a quick look at how it looks. This one right here, you guys seen it, but it's darker and it's purplish. So that's a better upgrade. And those were his stats. I'm sorry if I'm clicking too fast. its armor rating is 40 and heavy, and he has so yeah, it kind of has a spellbreaker enchantment. I'm not sure what it does, and we could probably get into the enchantments in a little bit and see what they do. But none of that stuff really matters because his level is low. It's 250, and he could die easily. We'll take a look at his perks. Maybe that's what's going on as well. And also like his cuirass and stuff like that is probably not even upgraded, and it doesn't have a lot of good enchantments. But I try to help him. I did like heal rate, like the best heal rate, so he could heal up and stuff. And the rainbow piece, which I don't know what it does, but it doesn't do anything to him. It's just stuff that you pick up where you kill him, and then you could just resell it. All right, so spell list. Let's take a quick look. Stuff. This is all the original stuff that they gave to him. Midas Magic, whoever created it, and here we go. So yeah, Summon Stratus. I give him that. That's the new dragon that you saw, which is like it's called Stratus Tar Dragon, which is like full of tar, and he's like undead. Abilities unknown. Excuse me, guys. This is what he's able to resist. This is all the same as here. Unknown abilities. He could resist magic 50%, I believe. Shock cloak 10. He'll do damage 10 damage. Spell absorption, which is probably like the Atronet. What is it called? The Atronet. The like the you know the thing that you hit, and then it'll give you the Atronet stone. I'm sorry, that's what it's called. He could resist poison for 100%. So he's poison resistant for 100. He could resist fire 25%, shock 25, and damn, that's really good. And what is his race? He's a vampire, so he was probably able to resist it for 100 because he's a vampire anyways. So, and he's a Norse, so he could resist frost for like 50%. But like I said, none of that stuff matters because people like Mirak, his spells that he's throwing, the plasma cloud, they anyone that has resistances, it ignores it. That spell ignores any person's resistance, even the frost and stuff like that, except the shouts. Like these shouts, if they are from the actual game vanilla, it would resist it. Like if Mirak shouts with fire to the TheDarkDovahkiin, and the Dovahkiin is 25% resistant to fire, it'll still have that effect. And clone, cyclone shout, and the lightning breath, which I've never seen that. Oh yeah, that's the one that we saw. I think it's the one where he was fighting Alduin. He was able to shout like a shock, like the shock spell, but from the mouth, and then a relenting force. Which this one we should get rid of because it doesn't do anything, dudes. It's not helping them at all. Oh no, my God, did this freeze? If it froze, I'm gonna have to restart. Fuck, I think it did. Why did it freeze? Probably because I haven't updated anything. Anyways. Oh, fuck. Alright, yes, it froze. I'll restart right now. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, so I had to restart really quick. Sometimes it does that. Like, if you're not working on the creation kit for a while, it's just like, and you try to remove something or add something. If you don't do it for a while and you're just like browsing it just crashes for some reason. But anyways, we're gonna take a look at the oh shit, where's the actual one? It's called TheDarkDovahkiin, and this video will probably be faster because we're already moving through everything really quick. There's not a lot of stuff to explain. Mirak was a little bit more complicated because Mirak has more spells, etc., and perks and stuff. So let's get to the perks. So fighting stance, this is from the original one, unknown, so it's the same as this one. I didn't move around anything, but we might give him extra damage just to help him out a little bit more. So fighting stance, champion stance, placement, deep wounds. Who does that remind you of? Kind of reminds me of someone that everyone forgot about. You guys forgot about him too. General Fox Carius. You guys remember this guy? Oh wait. Oh, I'm sorry. What the? Did I? Oh, it might be because I didn't load. Yep, I didn't. Oh, did I? The Dragonborn? He's here. What the? Carius. Where is he? There we go. General Fox Carius. You guys forgot about him. I didn't. I was remembering him last week, and I was gonna review him. But yeah, champion stance, barbarian. Oh no, it wasn't. So It can't be the Ebony Warrior. Let's try to compare it really quick. So here's the Ebony Warrior. Let's see if the guy that created, or girl, lady that created that created the Dark Dovahkiin maybe based it off the Ebony Warrior. It looks like it, right? Hacking slash. Do we have it? Yeah, sort of, right? Champion stance and stuff. So he might have given them a little bit extra. So let's ignore the Ebony Warrior and let's take a look at the actual Dovahkiin, the Dark Dovahkiin, the normal one. Because like I said, this one is the same. Like I didn't upgrade it or update anything to him. So okay, let's go. This is what he has: fighting stance, champion stance, bladesman 90, which is the toughest one, which is like when you perk up all the way to bladesman. Deep wounds, hack and slash, limb splitter, savage strike, devastating blow, tower strength, dual flurry. We have bone breaker, juggernaut, reflect blows, dual flurry again for some reason, juggernaut 80, block runner, shield wall, power bash perk, deadly bash, disarm bash, and like I said, none of this matters because his level is low, so it ends up going to waste. Shield, charge, regeneration, armsman. He has the resist perk for 10%. He also has a new one called extra damage to NPCs O2, which means he probably does 20% more damage. We could probably get rid of this one and leave it and give him some better ones. So Mirak hits 11 times stronger than all the NPCs. The old Ebony Warrior, the regular Ebony Warrior, hits for 3 times. But not the one from the channel. I will give you his stats. He hits even stronger. You see that? Extra damage 03. So when we upgrade the Dark Dovahkiin, where is he? This one? I might give him starting off. I might give him the extra. I'm not gonna save anything right now. I'm also gonna take your suggestions. I might do this and maybe do extra 3. Maybe I'll give him 8 times stronger since Mirak gets 11, and he's right there like under Mirak because he lost to him, I guess, right? Alduin got upgraded even though he won. I made him that his shout does stronger, but Alduin is in another level. He's a dragon, so he's always fighting with dragons and stuff. He always fights with NPCs too, but he doesn't get teamed up a lot with like the Dovahkiin, Mirak, the Warrior Brothers, because these guys are like the guys that a lot of people request them and ladies request them and stuff like that. And Alduin is more like, he'll come out once in a while, kill people and then leave, or sometimes lose or whatever. So he might get these 8. If it's too much, you guys tell me. If he needs more, we'll probably give him another extra one, maybe extra damage 02, and make him hit 10 times stronger instead of 11. Who knows, right? We'll have to look at the Dark Dovahkiin too. I mean the regular Dovahkiin. Maybe the regular Dovahkiin hits 12, 15, maybe only 9. I don't know. We have to look at his perks. So these are his perks minus these right here, and he should have Foos. He does have it. I gave it to him so he doesn't stagger. And expert conjuration because he needed that for this guy for Stratus, I think. He needed it for Stratus. He needed a conjuration expert 75, and I gave him it's not called the Farmer Archer, which I upgraded him so he could spawn the Reaper. So he has that, and he has no half spells, half spawns. I'll let you guys decide too. You guys can suggest it, and I'll give it to him. Also, his armor. You guys could give me links. I've been receiving links to what armor he should have. If you guys don't like the one he has right now, or if you guys want this one back. Oh shit, this is the Ebony Warrior shit. My bad. If you guys want this old one back, the original one, which is like the darker version of the iron stuff that the Dovahkiin has. Whoops, right there. You guys could tell me, and I'll call a vote. What the fuck? I'm doing both. Oh, every time I put my mouse over here. Okay, this one or this one. You guys, or more, whichever you guys decide. So I think that's it. We touched on everything there for the Dark Dovahkiin. Yeah, this stuff doesn't matter. Like I said, this is like his face, his skin color. He's a little bit purple, I guess, because he's one of the he's a vampire and stuff like that. So I think that's it, guys. This is the TheDarkDovahkiin.esp file, which is going to be renamed, and then Ren will have her own stats release one day. And let's take a quick look at Ren and her stats, and we probably take a look. I'm not going to tease you guys this time. This came with her. I didn't give it to her. And the NPCs always use the toughest once they level up to their highest. but I always kept her at her highest. 325. Holy shit! Look at that. No wonder she beat Serana, and then we had to get deadlier Serana. So I wonder what deadlier Serana's level is. Okay, anyways, we're talking about the Dark Dovahkiin. So that's it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned. More videos underway. Also, thank you for I think it's 14,421 now, and we had 04, I think, so it's 21 minus 04, which means we got 17 subscribers in the last 2 days. And also thank you guys for this one right here. In 14 hours, 344 views. I can tell that you guys are enjoying the matches. I look at all even this one. This is a CSGO one. Thank you guys for watching it. Look, 50 views. And even this right here, 246. Oh shit, look at all these numbers. Even the Let's Plays are getting a little bit of views and stuff. So anyways, I'll continue making more battles and stuff, taking more suggestions, and answering your questions, because I've noticed that there's a whole bunch of comments. Oh, someone gave it a thumbs down. I'll give it a thumbs down too. Fuck you guys. This one might be next, guys. Look at that, 17 thumbs up. That's the Dark Dovahkiin and the regular Dovahkiin Mirak versus the Warrior Brothers. So stay tuned, guys. More videos underway. This one will be coming for sure, and the factions tournament will continue as well. Stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe.